It's the end. The last dad.
Yep.
Really, that's all you got for me is yep.
My butt hurts. And I've been narrating, and yeah, I don't know what to say. It's been interesting. Despite Provolone 2 loss in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. Been a while. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of Phil's Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in a lap of luxury. Aside from trivia nights, I don't actually get to see a Hugo a lot. The end of the school year's coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. Well, yeah.
Blake's mom is a teacher.
Yeah, I know all about that. I had no idea where to start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. You know, he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Wrestling tickets! Alright, folks. Looks like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce our winner. Who else is a winner? Me, because I've finally seen how just how beautiful my loving wife is. A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start doing couples therapy with his wife and last time and told us they adopted a dog. That's awesome. My Quizmaster Queen.
Aww.
I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both. Huh. And the winner is, for the fourth week in a row, Havarti like it's 1999.
Ah.
Hugo and I cheers our small slices of
Camembert.
Camembert. And I go up to accept our gift card, along with the uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. May Havarti like it's 99 reign as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Ah.
We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the team and sit down and finish our cheese boards, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey,
Tomato.
Shh, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yeah, and for once it isn't more cheese. Well, if you think you can somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh? Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butt's Crapper Keeper? What? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature. So I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping.
Ah.
Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises his
I was
eyebrow.
gonna say, please tell me there's more in it.
After flipping through a couple of pages, he finally comes across the small gift I strategically hid inside. You're kidding me! Hugo looks around, worried to meet a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me! Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside the crappy keeper. This is to the World Federation Wrestling Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them. Like them?
Motherfucker, I love it.
This. Thank you. But wait, there's two? Yeah, I figured we could go together.
What?
You'd go with me? Heck yeah! I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around to the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready to get that vest off. See what's under there.
I went out a little squeak of a sort to say you're welcome. It's the night of the power slam. Nice! I love it.
It's such a dad!
He's a little blushy and extremely cute.
I love it.
We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. While wrestling in the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and people who actually believed it to be real would bet on these matches were called marks. That we know it's technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smart marks. So I should be watching for this for the acrobatics and the tension and the drama and even the storylines. I think that anyone or anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience with Hella Phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite its ridiculous premise. Wow. What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am. But because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll make fun of me. Till now, Hugo smiles to himself. Till now.
Oh.
Hugo and I enter the stadium and direct to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up to the set of stairs. Further up, we move, the more my heart sinks. I thought we had gotten good seats. By this point, the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle on our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm sorry, I thought I got to take us on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who's apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement. This is so cool!
Yeah, when you're that excited, it doesn't matter where you sit.
Yeah. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are you even going to see that you know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. I guess you're right. So what do we have to do to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All the matches are going to be great. But the ones I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, his shirt. But I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's what your shirt's from. Yep, I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into professionals. Who's he up against? The Corporate Shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't think that the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Oh.
Stadium lights dim, and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the sound systems, and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock.
John Cena.
Oh.
Probably. The Southern Dandy's from Maine.
Wait, listen to music?
It's all very nondescript.
I
Is
know
Johnny
it.
Snowman not from the North Pole? He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy.
I don't know what I'm watching, but this is amazing.
As you see, what the guy did to the other guy's face, is he okay? Are they going to be okay?
Oh.
Wrestling is a sport of communication. All these guys train together to not only know how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with the fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post it onto Instagram. He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman old-timer to wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timers pull some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane out from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with a flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent.
Wow.
During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills on the concession stand. We wind our way through the clusters of wrestling fans to get to line. So, what do you think so far? The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's... Don't say hot. Don't say hot! Cool.
Hey.
You know what? I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older dudes, but it's so diverse. We've even seen a bunch of the families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din in the stadium. Looking closely, I can't feel by like these kids seem familiar. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo students. So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between the kids and Hugo,
They
hoping I can
might
act
think
as a
he's
human
cool
shield.
and listen to him.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
I don't know.
My mom, when she first started teaching, decided she was going to be the cool teacher, and she swore in front of her kids and stuff, and the kids never took her seriously. It's a very, very hard line that you have to find. It's very hard to see. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan?
Create a diversion.
He created one for you, you create one for him. I turn to Hugo. Hugo, I'm going to draw their attention. While they're busy watching me, run to the back to the seats and I'll meet you there, okay? Don't get hurt out there. As Hugo begins to leave, I turn to the crowd of people and start stomping around and raising my arms as if I was trying to frighten off a bear. Hey everybody, look at me, I'm a big old wrestling fan who came all the way from Maple Bay to see this event. I wasn't that big of a wrestling fan to begin with, but in time that I've known, I've come to find it very endearing. I really enjoy watching those very oily boys get into fisticuffs, and I hope that y'all are all having a pleasant evening watching them as well. It's It's working. All the people here at the concession stand have stopped to look at me. I feel my social anxiety hitting peak levels. There's only a finite amount of time I can keep distracting people. Quick, think of something. Scream!
Just scream.
I start screaming as loudly as I can. A long, drawn-out ah! I'm not going to peek the mic. This is a trick I learned to live. If I can scream loud enough, you can get pretty much anything you want. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot Hugo sneaking through the doors. Success! I stop screaming and do a curtsy. Thank you for your time. I run out and Hugo back to our seat. That was awesome.
Oh my god.
The best way to deal with everything is just to scream,
Just
Carmen.
scream.
Just scream. Now we can hide for the rest of our night and enjoy ourselves, the comfort and anonymity within a large crowd. The lights dim again.
Oh.
This is the match we've been waiting for! Sorry. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets into the ring, he takes off the sunglasses and rips the sleeves off his suit jacket, flexing his arm for the crowd. One of the people in his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass.
It's just like real wrestling.
Yes. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we all look up at the PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the West Eastern Dragon's Ass. Key Performance Indications. The corporate shill takes up a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and the pan flute music plays.
Oh god.
I think it's a pan flute. I'm actually not sure if I know what pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs. Wrestling. Eastern Dragon stands outside the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate shill! It's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the best talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts and it's just as exciting as Hugo hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performed some ridiculous aerial stunts that made me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope, okay? The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs on the top of the ropes and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of this young career? Oh. Get up, Eastern Dragon! You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shill launches off the top rope in a huge arch. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company, putting local vendors out of business.
Ouch.
The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair.
know.
Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match. It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decided to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they'd ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron.
And it's them.
Yep. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing.
Oh god!
Oh no. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheering from the crowds. Oh, that's nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I.
Of course!
Right. I knew that was going to happen.
Of
The moment we were here, the
course!
moment I hate that kiss cam shit. What do I do here? Bro hug. You do a fucking bro hug. That's how you do this. Give the crowd what they want, protect Hugo's identity, try to ignore it.
Protect Hugo's identity.
I jump in front of Hugo and give the camera a finger. They can't show that on television, can they? It immediately moves on. I guess all the sweaty violence is fine, but a finger isn't. It wasn't an eggplant.
It wasn't
I sit down
an
and
eggplant.
I sit down again, trying to ignore the dirty looks I'm getting from people who came here for wholesome content.
I'm gonna try again, out
Okay.
of curiousness.
Right. I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. Cheers from the crowd erupt. Oh, Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back into our chairs.
I got the eggplant, so I'm gonna go with it.
Right. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match thankfully goes off with that incident. Hugo and I enjoy. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the crowd exit so we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends.
Although you've seen them on the
kiss cam, assuming they were paying attention. By the time Hugo and I walked back to his car, most of the wrestling fans had cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car and a few park spots down from us. We rarely keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience, right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just better. Thank you, man. I would never have gotten to experience it if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I looked down. Kind of funny about the kiss cam. Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes, and I can feel a warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a bit too long. Hey, cool shirt. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts. It's the Eastern Dragon! I haven't seen one of those in years.
Sweet man,
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy with streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone's always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in indie circuit. You seen those? The name's like, Jay something? JD Slaminger?
That's me.
Yeah, that's him.
That's me.
Those are my write-ups. You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh, man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand. I'm honored. Oh, man, I wish I could stay in chat. I got so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk. Shop. Absolutely. Man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing. Wait, it all finally clicks into place on me. You're the Eastern Dragon? I love your work! Thanks, man. Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and gets into his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon? He likes my work! Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me! Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega?
Oh, God!
Oh, man. Colin and his cronies just pop out of nowhere. Oh, no. Here we go. Colin. Nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha! Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. That's actually rad as hell. Who are you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How'd I get this autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. See you in class, bitch.
Oh my
Oh! You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I come to the car to the tune of Morse children screaming. And you know they're doing the same scream we just did. Oh, man.
Oh,
that was
great.
Awesome. So if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately.
Of course he does.
Right? J.D. Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke the opponent's eye out and call him a phony. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be...
Oh, God. Dad. I don't even care. Dad.
I don't even wrestle. I just throw dad puns at the opponent until they submit. Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm Dad, you know? I'm just now realizing I don't know any actual wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it. I'll go easy on you. On Dad? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. He wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move. This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you'd be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around and grabs my arms. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an armbar. You're pretty good. You can tap out anytime you like. Not a chance. He flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses my body on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of physical activity or because of something else.
Because of what's pushing into my leg right now. Go for it.
I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles his face in my hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win? I guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me? I think I might have a few.
Ooh, in the bedroom.
Bum, bum, Bum. Yay!
Bowling? What?
I don't know.
Luchador.
Looks
Yeah!
like that just got found.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna.
Well,
I am the dreamiest daddy.
because you dated all of them.
Yeah.
I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here anytime. Too many questions! Nah!
Ah!
It's okay. Atticus! Quizmaster and Spinmaster, I guess? Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party?
Did you notice that?
He was in a wrestling shirt?
Yeah.
I didn't. That doesn't surprise me. They did it already for Damien. You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the, you know what? Just keep the energy. Hold it close, man. Just like me and my loving life deserve happiness, right? You know what? Atticus, my dude, Pablo!
Way to just portal into the.
Right. Brian, you made it. It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, not bad.
I'm afraid to fast forward.
Right. I might skip some of this.
Shut up, Joseph.
You're still mad at him.
I'm still bitter.
I'm telling you, that's your job for the rest of the day. Get his happy ending. Good
I
luck.
will. Okay.
Looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. Whoa. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean...
You mean like you?
I guess I am too. But, he seems happy around when you're around, so, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You've got a soft side. You tell anyone about this, or what you saw me weeping at the theater, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. Back porch!
Woohoo! Alright. Sorry, I made it.
Right? We've already seen this scene 4 times. You're too good of a dad. There is a sad ending for her, apparently.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it's a sad ending necessarily, but I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt. Thanks, it reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everyone in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. Turns out that Craig's a Hughes fan, too. I mean, of course Craig is. And Colin told everyone at school I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. Now the kids have a weird sort of respect for me now.
Yeah, see, it could go both ways.
Yes, it could. Hugo even asked me to sponsor their wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See? Just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open what you like. I agree, as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kids and love a good word jumble.
Hey, that's me.
I blush. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs.
This Hugo specifically.
He drapes an arm around my shoulders and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves? Oh. Atticus, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver?
Oh.
That sounds a little too advanced. I can't help but giggle. What's that? You'll see.
Ooh, in the bedroom.
Woot woot.
Oh my god, can this picture be in the bedroom? Please.
It'll be him at the wrestling match.
Yeah, no. Or like in his wrestling room. Alright, what's the picture? Jesus Christ. Very nice.
Wow.
Why are your pants unbuttoned?
Because it's a pinup.
I love it. Eat all the cheese.
Okay, that was Dream Daddy.
That was all of Dream Daddy.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Good.
I realized how quiet I was during this whole playthrough, but that's because Blake was talking the whole time.
I tried to suggest that she should narrate, but she's like, no, it is wrong.
Well, yeah, because then it wouldn't be continuous.
Whatever.
Anyway, It was a good game. I really liked it.
It was, and good luck getting the super secret ending that no one likes.
There's a super secret ending?
I think. I can't.
I know there's
completely-
5 hidden achievements.
One of them is probably the secret ending that no one likes. At least I'm pretty sure it's real, but I have no way of knowing for sure. I just saw it on a Reddit post, and I was like, huh, I can kind of see them doing that. But, whatever.
We'll find out.
Next time, something
Something else.
completely different.